Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much to anyone who watched, shared, or sent me a message about my first video because like anything in general, it's very overwhelming and daunting. So just to see it even help one person or one person enjoy watching it, honestly, it means so much. So thank you. I'm going to keep it going because there's so much different content that I want to put out there and I want to share with you guys. And personally, I love watching people's YouTubes. Just having like a visual opposed to just listening to something all of the time. So I'm going to keep it going and I'm going to bring you along with me. So I hope you enjoy. So obviously in my first YouTube video, you would have seen if you watched it, you would have seen that I chatted a little about photo shoots, but I didn't go into too much detail because I did feel like there was a whole lot to it and I wanted to create a completely separate video to it. So that's what I'm going to do today. But the reason I wanted to chat about it is just because photo shoots is something that's very common. And a lot of people can make it look easy on social media, but there's so many struggles that come with every win. So again, it's like anything. There's always going to be a little bit of a struggle no matter what it is. And that's what I wanted to share with you today. So I would have started my photo shoot prep just before the very first lockdown for COVID. And I suppose it really kept me going throughout because I had an end goal in sight and I was training all the time. So lockdown never really bothered me at the start. But then when I done my first photo shoot, it was just after the first lockdown. I'm not going to say who I done my photo shoot with, but I didn't get any of my edits back. So you can only imagine when you put so much work and effort into something and then you don't get to see the final kind of finish line. It can be a little bit upsetting, but I moved on from it. I was completely ghosted by that photographer. Yet alone did I pay €500. I was just completely ghosted, and I suppose I just left it over my head at the time, and I continued into a second prep because I was like 4 or 5 weeks my body got rest, and then I went back into another prep. Obviously I was being coached by a coach at the time, and when we went back into another prep, my body wasn't responding as well. I distinctly remember like my eyes, I woke up one day and one of my eyes was just completely bloodshot. Like my body was just shutting down. It was like, no, I'd completely lost my cycle, which is very unhealthy for a woman. And again, that's not put out there either. When I done my photo shoot, I posted all the wins on my page, but I never ever focused on the struggles that were there and I never ever shared them. Do I regret that? Yes, I definitely do, because I think you need to be real about it, and behind every picture is not just the physical transformation, but it's the mental one that comes with it as well, and your mindset. So for me, I loved the photo shoot prep at the start. I really enjoyed it. Then it came to doing my second prep. My body wasn't really responding, so I was to do my shoot in the September. I had to push my shoot out because I wasn't ready for it. Now, personally, if I look back, I don't believe that you need to be a certain weight or you need to be a certain size to do a photo shoot. You can be any shape or size. And again, that's not put out there either. It's always shown that you need to get the leanest you can, but with becoming the leanest you can is health risks. And for me, I had lost my cycle, was very unhealthy. If I could go back and change it, would I have done my shoot in the September? Yes, I would have. Because when it came to December and it came to the morning of my shoot, I remember the 23rd of December I was going to do my shoot, and I woke up that morning and I was literally bawling my eyes out. And Dave was like, what is wrong? Like, you've worked so hard for this. And I was just like, I'm not ready. I am not ready to go and do the shoot. Like, my body isn't lean enough, and it's so disheartening, the things that go through your mind. Like, nobody puts it out there. And again, yes, it's tough, but at the time when you're in that space and that headspace, you don't think anything else, only I need to go in front of a camera to showcase this on social media. And when I was doing my first photo shoot, I thought that in my own mind, in order for me to be a successful coach, it was what I wanted to do. I need to do a photo shoot to show that I'm capable of this. And you don't. Like, who said to be a great coach, you need to stand behind a camera and be extremely lean? Nobody. So I suppose that then led to my second photo shoot. And then when I had done the second photo shoot and I got the edits back, I literally pinpointed every little thing that was wrong with my body. Was there anything wrong with my body when I look back? No. But again, your mind plays games with you and you think, I wasn't lean doing that shoot. And at the time, I remember my coach telling me, you need to do cardio right up to the night before because you're not ready yet for this shoot. And I had worked like blood, sweat and tears, like over 2 hours cardio a day, less than 1,000 calories a day, steps non-stop. I think my steps were like 10, 12K, but they were way above that every single day because I just was pushing myself and pushing myself. And you always do strive to be better, don't get me wrong, but in certain terms. So for anybody out there who is thinking of doing a photo shoot or you are contemplating and doing it, you know, just remember one thing. And if I can give a piece of advice to Sarah back then, it's that you don't need to be a certain shape or size to do a photo shoot. Okay, you can do a photo shoot any time of the year. So much so that after my photo shoot, we went into like a 6-month lockdown, I think it was. It was from that December. Remember, it was like Christmas Eve and they put us into lockdown. And from that Christmas Eve right through, I think we were in lockdown till June. I literally, I crumbled. Is the only word to describe me. I absolutely crumbled. When I look back, and I only posted a photo this week on my Instagram showing Sarah after lockdown and showing Sarah now. And I can happily say I'm the happiest and most comfortable I've ever been in my skin at the moment. And it has taken a lot of hard work to get there. Like, it didn't just happen overnight. I can tell you those 6 months of that lockdown, everybody, social media, my family, like I would have been very close to my dad during that lockdown, thought like, Sarah's fine. Like, never ever thought anything of it because I'd always leave my house with a smile on my face. But the only person that saw me crumble was Dave. And he was just like, only you can pull back from this and you need to get up every single day and do things for you. And I swear to God, like when I look back, I'm just like, to anyone who thinks they want to do a photo shoot, do not do it for the wrong reasons. And that's what I did. I done it for the wrong reasons. I didn't do it because I wanted to do it. I done it because I felt like I needed to prove to be somebody else. And that's not what it's about, guys. It's really not. So again, like I said, if I can tell anybody anything today that wants to do a photo shoot, it's do it for the right reasons. Do it for you. And don't do it for anybody else. Don't do it to post a picture on social media. Don't do it to be a particular person. Do it because you want to do it. Again, what I want to say is social media perceives that you have to be like a certain weight or a certain size to do a photo shoot. Firstly, you don't. You can do a photo shoot no matter what size, no matter what weight. Once you feel happy and confident with yourself, you can do it too. Okay. When it comes to photo shoots, don't feel like if you're unhappy in your body, by doing another photo shoot, it's going to mask it. It definitely won't. And it's not going to make you any happier either. I was contemplating doing another photo shoot when I was unhappy in my body after lockdown because I felt it was going to make me happier when I got back that size. It didn't. It wasn't going to. I pulled from it. I was doing it for the wrong reasons. And that's not what my coaching service is about. I don't want to bring clients in and get them as lean as they can and push them to extremes and push them to restrictions. That's not what I'm about. I'm about sustainability. I'm about helping you understand how you can still enjoy your social life. You can still enjoy holidays and you can still see progress. And I suppose all of my clients can say that that's what we do together. We like to make this a sustainable and enjoyable process for you, not one that's going to make you miserable or not one that's going to make you unhappy afterwards. And I suppose I shared a photo on my own Instagram yesterday where it was Sarah after lockdown and Sarah now. And I'm so happy within myself now that I would never ever jeopardize my happiness and how I feel at the moment against a photo or against a camera. It's all about those mindset changes, and it takes so much to rebound from a shoot. And I suppose I rebounded from my first shoot fantastic, but then my second photo shoot, I thought I was going to rebound a lot better than what I did. I found it a lot harder because obviously we were gone into a big long lockdown. It was like a 6-month lockdown and I struggled so much. Like Dave would be like, let's go on a holiday here, let's go on a holiday there, or let's go on breaks away. And I'd be like, no, because I was so unhappy within myself that I was starting to bring it into our relationship. And I didn't want that to be the case at all. So I was like, you know what? No, like this needs to stop. I can't be putting my whole worth on my weight or the size that I am. I need to start enjoying life. It's far too short. So again, if you're contemplating doing a shoot, guys, just please think about it before you actually go to do it. I'm not saying I'm against shoots. I'm not. One of my clients is going to do a shoot in a couple of weeks. And I'm 100% behind her. And I'm 100% supportive of her doing it. But it's just that everybody is different and each individual's journey is different. It's not always going to be linear. You're always going to see a bump up and down. Okay? So yeah, other than that, I wanted to come on and just share my own experience about photo shoots because I think it's something that's very, very important. And like for me, a big win now is like going into town with my sister and getting lunch and a coffee, because when it was that lockdown and she would say, do you want to go get a coffee and lunch? I'd be like, yeah. And I'd go and have a black coffee and I wouldn't eat anything and I'd sit there miserable. And she knew that and she was like, Sarah, you're not happy. And I wasn't, but I would never show to someone that I wasn't, because I'd always leave the house just pretending that I was happy. So again, just always say to yourself, is it really worth the mental stress, yet alone the physical stress in your body? Is it really worth the mental stress and the aftermath of it? You can do a shoot, guys, whenever you bloody want to. And don't let anyone tell you any different. I'm going to be showing so much more of my journey at the moment and how I got back to where I am. And it took a lot of work. A lot of work. And I'm going to be showing you guys how I got back here. I couldn't be more happier now. Like, I joined a new gym after that. I just got out of the environment that I was in at that given time, and I genuinely couldn't be happier now. I went away there like total last minute with Dave in February to Marbella. And if you had asked me like back 12 months ago, do you want to go on a holiday in a week's time? I'd be like, no, get a grip. Like, I need to diet for that holiday. And if you ask me now, go on a holiday, I'm like, okay, let's go. Because life is just way too short to be putting your worth on like a scale or on a number on a screen. So if this video can bring anybody some bit of sense about shoots, then I hope it does. Honestly, like, I cannot stress it enough. Like I said, I'm going to be bringing you along with me over the next couple of videos. I'm going to be doing like what I'd eat in a day. Everybody is different, so I'm not going to be showing my calories, but I am going to be showing you like the type of foods that I do eat. And then I'm going to be showing you along on my training, sharing some tips, etc. with you. And of course, again, I hope you like the video and do subscribe and keep watching out.